Howdy folks, welcome aboard the channel. I'm Don. This is Rockin' a Country. You saw the title, Brandy Clark's Remember Me Beautiful. And this is a gift request from Renee Mooberry, which may surprise you that it's not a Dwight or Leanne song, but Renee has varied tastes, and this is living proof of that. So Renee, thank you for this gift and request, even though you are a renegade for Dwight now. We know that you love a lot of other artists. And Renee said that Brandy is becoming a favorite of hers and that this song reminds her of her mother who passed away in 1998. So, yeah, let's see what this is. This is becoming a favorite of that Brandy is becoming a favorite of yours. And I hope I do it justice given that the connection to your mom in this one. And, that can be incredibly special. Obviously, it is for you. So let's see what Brandy's got. Here we go. Remember Me Beautiful.
Guess I grew up, but I swear she never grew old.
Yeah, joy of
Sometimes life. I put on a favorite sweater when I'm all alone and the world feels cold.
Interesting.
She'd say you should have known me when I was 20. When life was a long road ahead with no end.
Good line.
I was a fast car riding pretty, but I had a ball and I'd do it all again. Remember me beautiful, remember me young, remember me smiling with my face towards the sun. Remember me happy when you remember what it was. Oh, but most of all, remember my love.
Oh, that's beautiful. That you'd want that for your kid.
Don't think I ever heard her talk about dying. She was just too busy living every day. When I want to call her up and I can't stop crying. If heaven had a phone, I'm sure she'd say, remember me beautiful, remember me young, remember me smiling with my face towards the sun. Remember me happy when you remember what was. Oh, but most of all, remember my love.
Love the instrumentation.
I told her she could go if she was ready.
Yeah.
And I promised her that we'd all be okay. She needed me, so I was strong and steady.
Yep.
I leaned in close and I hope she heard me say, remember me beautiful, remember me young, remember me smiling with my face towards the sun. Remember me happy when you remember what was. Oh, but
interesting. The title of the song is Remember Me Beautiful. The theme is Remember My Love. Yeah, Brandy has such a beautiful, sensitive, feminine, strong voice. You know, there in the arts, in any human endeavor, probably, but I'll keep it limited to the arts. You can have people who are technically trained and they can carry a tune and get everything just so, but they're not listenable the way people who may not be as technically gifted or trained. And that's true in dance, that's true in voice, true in acting, that there's just something about a person that it's their humanity. It's just, in French, it's a certain je ne sais quoi, this indefinable something. And the Latin term escapes me right now. It's like a sine qua non or something like that, where it's just extraordinarily unique, this gift. You can't even describe it. You can describe it in various words, but you feel like you're failing. And Brandy has that with her voice. It's just this gorgeous, eminently listenable presentation in whatever she sings. And in this one, clearly, I'm assuming she wrote this about her own mother and family, really. It was somewhat of a retrospective, all connected to her mother. But, that line about wanting to call her up, when she's crying, but, her mom's not there, obviously. And, a lot of people, there are so many different relationships people have with each parent or both parents or neither parent, really. And I love it when people, are giving sort of a testimony to their relationship with their parents. And they may not mean it to be a testimony, but some parents are happy. They're so trying as parents, whereas other parents just aren't that interested in the work involved in doing it and the strains and whatever goes on with it. So when you hear a song like this and see a video with pictures and all that, you're like, wow, that is such a beautiful thing to have had that. And maybe that's partly why Brandy has such a beautiful voice. Maybe that's why she has that sensitivity. Who can say where it all comes from? It probably didn't hurt. But Renee, yes, absolutely beautiful. I'm not going to rate this song for two reasons. One, because that was an homage to someone's own mother, Brandy's, and your connection to it as well. So, yeah, I mean, remember my love. It really shows a lot about a person when they say how they want to be remembered. And some people are delusional. They want to be remembered for this or that, but they didn't show any evidence of it, whatever it may be, while they were alive. But others did. And they strived for how they wanted to be remembered, their legacy. And we all have something in our psyche, somewhere in us, as to how we'd like to be remembered on a certain level. And then others of us say, if I'm going to live that way, I'm taking it to the extreme. If that's how I want to be remembered, I got to start now at a young age. So in middle age and advanced age, it shows. And that it will be how people will remember me. And clearly, for Brandy, it worked for her. Her mother lived that way. Because you wouldn't be crying and thinking about calling your mother if your mother didn't show up for you while you were alive. And while she was alive. So anyway, Renee, gorgeous, gorgeous. That's going to go in the unrated songs playlist. But if you want to be remembered for love, if you want to be remembered for joy, if you want to be remembered for whatever you want to be remembered for, start now, especially the youngsters on the channel. Start now. Because it becomes habituated in you and becomes second natured. And so when you're older and you're weaker and maybe less desirous of change, it's in you already. So there you go. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Have a great day. See you on another video and keep rocking the country.